Next up on WTV, FOSFA information, a change in AP Human Geography grading, and today's episode of STEM Spotlight. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, February 8th, and I'm Lauren Pratt with today's Daily Update, brought to you by Wingspan TV. With lots of money spent for college, there are certain options that may lift part of the financial burden off students and their families. WTV's Aditi Shah has the details.
The free application for federal student aid helps incoming college students determine what college financial assistance they are eligible for. Students may then apply for these aids and receive certain grants or loans. Getting financial aid can be life-changing for some people, with English teacher Shelby Neary seeing this firsthand as it helped a friend from college.
It helped her go to college. I mean, she was the first person in her family to actually go to college, so that was obviously a very groundbreaking thing for her. And, you know, she now is a really successful real estate agent.
The window for the application closes on June 30th. More information can be found at the Federal Student Aid website. Reporting for WTV, I am Aditi Shah.
Freshman AP Human Geography classes are going through many changes this semester, one of those changes concerning grading procedures. WTV's Aringo Daniel has the details.
In the first semester, students' grades were given a boost through grade banding, which resembles a curve where students would be given a slightly higher score than they may have scored. However, teachers have adjusted the system for this semester.
So the AP Human Geography teachers decided that we are going to alter our grade banding for knowledge checks and decided to make it a little bit of tighter grade so that students more accurately reflect their grades that they actually earned rather than being given a little bit more of a boost.
Freshman Garth Chowdhury is nervous for the changes but ready for the challenge.
The new changes in grade banding are more strict, yes. Like last semester, if you got like an 80, it immediately go up to a 90. But like this semester, if you get an 80, it only goes up to an 85. So I mean, it's more tough, but I think it helps like students like get prepared for real life, like when it's not as easy as it is in school.
At the end of the day, the goal for AP Human Geography teacher Amanda Peters is to help prepare students for the incoming future.
Hopefully it'll help students prepare more and they're still eligible to waterfall with our original grade banding, but we wanted to motivate them to work a little bit harder.
Reporting for WTV, I am Aringo Daniel.
Athletes aren't the only ones with the season starting soon. WTV's Owen Higgins explains.
From spelling to calculator applications, the UIL academic season is underway. Featuring more than a dozen competitions, the various teams are getting ready for the upcoming competitions.
Okay, so the UIL academic season is really 4 different competitions. The first one is an invitational meet and prosper. It's just a practice meet to see kind of how we stack up against other teams in the area. And then we have district, region, and state.
Even though the UIL district meet isn't until April, some students are already gearing up for the chance at state.
So currently we do a lot of practice tests for each competition stage. I also do practice tests at home.
Reporting for WTV, I am Owen Higgins.
On this episode of STEM Spotlight, students in AP Calculus AB are competing in a tournament as a review about integrations. Here's WTV's Haris Rahman with more.
3, 2, 1.
Typically, a review for a unit test is usually just a packet. However, AP Calculus teachers were able to have students this year compete in a tournament relating to integers. In some cases, tournaments could be better than a test review, as pressure from peers makes students learn quicker.
The kids are essentially memorizing all these integration rules, and it's just a way to help them, put them under pressure and have them, regurgitate this information and apply it. And it's actually really interesting because a lot of kids who normally would have no issues with integrating, whenever they were competing against, their peers, I think just the pressure, the time, the knowing they had to get the answer first. I guess it better simulated like a testing environment. So it's a way for them to practice. It's a way for them to try and, do things quickly, under pressure.
Students such as senior Isaac Moe enjoys tournaments and being under pressure.
I like the stress factor and like how the competitiveness. Like I like playing in tournaments and stuff. So like the bracket play was pretty fun.
Reporting for WTV, this is Haris Rahman.
3, 2, 1.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of boys basketball player Emory Williams.
First off, we'll start with some shoot-around stuff for warm-ups, and that will take around 5-10 minutes, not too long, just to get our bodies loose and ready for a shoot-around. After that, Coach will take us through some three-point shooting stuff, get our bodies loose and ready in the shooting form. After that, Coach will take us through press break stuff to see what we need to do in order to prepare for what the opposing team has against us in the full court. And then after that, we'll do some more drills, circles, some stuff like that. And then after that, we'll go through all of our plays and the opposing team's plays and see what we can do to prevent what they have for us and what we can do to, get some buckets on them. And then that'll take basically the whole time. And then after that, we'll do maybe one or two more things, and then we are done and ready for the game.
1, 2, 3.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Attention all sophomores and juniors. Are you interested in applying for Independent Study and Mentorship Program for next year? Scan the QR code and apply before the February 9th deadline. Email bensonc@friscoisd.org with any questions. Finance Club and Students for IHL are holding a meeting in Mr. Matalich's room, H105, on Friday, February 9th during advisory. You will earn 1 volunteer hour by attending the meeting and more hours by participating in volunteer activities throughout the meeting. Snacks will be provided. Join the Remind at LHS Finna and at Students for I. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Lauren Pratt for Wingspan TV.